What's up, fellas? Got ourselves the 4th edition of the one and only WAFFLE podcast.
WAFFLE podcast.
I did not say WAFFLE.
Tickle in my throat.
I did not say WAFFLE. I got my boy to my right, Caveman,
So whoop.
Cave baby.
Cave baby, Cave bone, Cave town, whatever you want to call him.
Yo, those are all my names. And that's dead ass facts.
And then we got ourselves the main brain, the one and only Greg Martinez.
No nicknames for me, huh?
No, I got a nickname. Gigger.
We got DJ Giggermite in the house.
Yep. From the wickedy wild west, Gigger Martinez.
I don't like you guys doxing me on this podcast, guys.
How is that a dox? That's public info on that game. that's
Revealing my personal info.
That's far from a dox, and that's facts.
Jesus Willie!
That's right, boys and girls. If any girls listen to this, we fucking leveled up and we got a soundboard. And I'll tell you what, it's got me feeling one way and one way only.
Jesus Willie!
We're signed to a contract. We're in Florida now.
We're in a multi-million-dollar deal. Can we get a shot in the house? Yeah. Yeah, we can. Yeah, this soundboard is next level. Isn't that right? Oh, I forgot to introduce our fourth guest here. You want to say something, buddy?
He's a man of few words.
Yeah. He likes to appreciate a good joke every now and then. He's a pretty cool dude.
He's the chillest dude I know.
Yeah. He's definitely he's a ride or die. Ain't that right, bro?
Oh my god.
But yeah, so from now on...
Alright, Kevin, your soundboard privileges are taken away.
No, Hey, this is a stick-up, buddy. No,
Who's in the fucking
bathroom? I'm in the bathroom. You want to try me? Yeah, from here on out, we will be utilizing the soundboard quite arguably too much, and I'm totally
We are
fine
going
with
to abuse this soundboard.
I'm gonna run it right into the fucking ground.
that. Yeah, the soundboard's gonna be done after 2 episodes.
Yeah, after the first 15 minutes here, it's not gonna be funny anymore.
No, it'll be good. Well, I just gotta use it sparingly. So yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, so what are we talking about today?
We got a super hot review coming for all of you Japanese weirdos.
For all you shoegazers out there.
Yeah. We're coming with some
Asian
review?
shoegaze.
Yeah.
Yeah, today we're doing Mass of Fermenting Dregs.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite Japanese shoegaze band.
Yeah, you were the one that turned me on to their music, because I was you had told me about shoegaze, and I had listened to a few of the things you had recommended, and you recommended one of their older albums, and
one of their older albums from 2009 or 2013, shit like that.
Yeah, and I was into it. I thought it was fantastic, and I was super excited to check out the new one. I didn't know that it had dropped.
I didn't know either. I'm really bad about following artists.
Yeah.
So unless it's thrown in my face that they're someone's dropping a new album, I usually don't keep up that well. So I was just listening to them, and then I saw that this album came out very recently. So I was like, hell yeah, let's do a review.
Shoegaze for me, seems like you guys have gotten more into the newer shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know if this would technically be shoegaze.
I mean, I'd say it's a mix of shoegaze and post rock, but
maybe a little bit of math rock too.
Yeah, but when it comes to shoegaze, I'm more of an old school guy. My Bloody Valentine, my favorite Slow Dive and Ride and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's like Western.
Yeah,
shoegaze. Japanese.
yeah, it's totally
Japanese shoegaze
different.
leans a little bit more on this side.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of like Japanese shoegaze bands that are more like of that traditional shoegaze sound, like My Dead Girlfriend and there's another one like it's like Shikojo or something like that. I can't remember, but anyway, it's a little different. It's not traditional shoegaze, but I fucking love it.
Yeah, I don't know, like, an insane amount of shoegaze. I don't want to, like, put myself out there as someone that, like, is super, like, knowledgeable.
Only shoegaze Caven knows is Beach House.
Hey, I see the shoegaze influence. It's there.
The only shoegaze I listen to is Deaf Heaven.
Man, I fucking love Deaf Heaven.
Yeah, they're good.
I don't know about Deaf Heaven.
Deaf Heaven is
it's a new age black metal band.
black gaze.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like black gaze.
Something like maybe like the more
If
like...
you mix like black metal and shoegaze.
Okay. That might be something I'd be interested in checking out.
Yeah, I could see you getting into it.
I think you would like it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send you some links.
You'd probably have to get used to the like vocals, because the vocals are like traditional like black metal. Yeah. But yeah, I think the instrumental side you would get into a lot.
For sure.
And a lot of people in the metal community like relentlessly like talk shit about
a lot
Deaf
of people
Heaven.
hate Deaf Heaven.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah. I'm gonna have to check them out so I can be a Deaf Heaven hater too.
Yeah, this album though, from new album from Mass of Fermenting Dregs, is No New World.
Yo. And I thought it was a fucking great album.
Yeah, so what'd you guys think just off the top
It was good.
overall?
I'd say it's good enough to where I could maybe buy a vinyl of it. You know, that'd be cool. Cause how I work with that is I only buy an album on vinyl if it's like an 8 or higher. But yeah, this album was good. It's buyable for me.
Yeah. I like the album.
I don't know, man. You got some Black Sabbath vinyl.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I was talking.
I'm hit.
My thoughts on the album. I thought it was good. I think there are a couple moments on the album that I wasn't particularly fond of.
Yeah.
But
You guys are insane. This whole album is gold.
overall, like, this album is good. Like, it's got like replay on a lot of it for me.
Oh, replay. There's definite replay value.
Yeah, this isn't something like, there are a couple tracks that we'll get into later that I just really wasn't crazy about, but for the
You
most
guys are
part,
insane.
this thing's a certified slap.
Jesus Willie!
That was me when I first heard this album.
Yeah. Listens to Mass of Fermenting Dregs once.
Jesus Willie!
Shout out to Steve Harvey one time. If you didn't have that little fucking meltdown in '97 or whenever that was, we wouldn't be enjoying ourselves as much right now.
I actually found these guys from back when I found this one band called Tatuki Seksu.
Mm-hmm.
When I was back in my glory days when I used to robo trip.
Oh, yup.
I'm still in my glory days.
If that's glory days, I never had a glory day. I never had a glory day.
Yeah, and then one time I was like tripping, and then I was just browsing YouTube for music, and I found Tatuki Seksu, and that's still like one of my favorite albums of all time. And then like I was listening to it like a couple weeks later or whatever, and then I found this and like the recommended, and I was like, hell yeah, dude.
No,
Mass of Fermenting Dregs is sick.
They have
it's like been one of my
fucking-
favorite artists.
They have
for
a
long
fucking
time.
fantastic sound to them. Like,
Yeah.
and on this album particularly, I don't know if you guys caught it, but I just catch like a lot of nostalgia.
Oh, definitely.
It
It has a throwback sound.
Yeah, it definitely has that sound way more than a lot of their other stuff.
Yeah, like, I don't know, I just feel like a lot of the guitars and stuff just feels like such a callback to like 2000s like alternative hits.
Yes.
Like, you think about like fucking
Yes.
Jimmy Eat World or something like that. That's like, or like, I don't know, maybe like even some Smashing Pumpkins. I just get vibes like that from a lot of these songs.
I have a little bit of a controversial take. Parts of the album remind me a little bit of old Paramore.
Oh yeah, I can totally
I never really
see
listened
it,
to
though.
Paramore, so I can't say anything about that.
But no, like
Except for their
whoa.
already busting out the
Pause,
G word, huh?
pause. Yeah, you're gonna make me censor this early. But no, I mean, should we just jump into the track list? Start giving our T and O's, thoughts and opinions.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's just get right in. Dive right in.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't. The first track.
Most of the songs are in Japanese. Like the vocals are all in Japanese.
I'm
and a lot
so
of the
glad
titles,
the names aren't in Japanese.
Some of them are.
Yeah,
Because
some
the
of them
third
are.
song title is in Japanese,
What?
so I can't.
Well, it's
no,
like,
the second one.
it's
the
not.
Asinagu.
It's just not in Japanese characters.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about, Japanese symbols. It'd be really hard.
Yes, it is. Like three of the songs are in Japanese characters.
Maybe on YouTube, not on Spotify.
Oh, yeah, I don't-
Oh yeah,
Spotify.
on Spotify it's not.
Oh, well, I get the original uncut, uncensored
Ooh,
version.
good for you.
Whoa.
You want a prize? You want a prize?
Whoa,
Hey,
what?
what does our friend think about that?
I'm gonna break that soundboard over your head.
Anyways, the first track needs no introduction. It's called New Order.
Yeah, like from Star Wars.
Sure. It kicks off. I think this kicks it off fucking phenomenally. Like, I think it's a fantastic opening guitar. I think this is the catchiest song on the album. For sure.
I think about that. Or I think that's true. Yeah, I think I agree with that.
And
Yeah,
how I was
like-
talking about, like, well, sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay.
Since I was talking about, like, the nostalgic vibes, I think this hits that really heavy, too. I feel like I catch, like, just, like, that 2000s, like, alternative pop punk, emo kind of shit, like...
Yeah, I think this first track really sets that dreamy, nostalgic tone for the whole album.
Yeah.
Like for me, like I get like lots of uplifting and positive vibes. Like this is very upbeat and something you'd listen to if you're having a good time. you
Yeah,
know?
it's not like sad.
Yeah,
or-
like some shoegaze is like moody, but this is like more on.
I don't know if I would say it's happy though. I'd say it's not sad or happy.
I
It's just
know-
kind of like a
It does have an upbeat feel, but I also catch a lot of loneliness, especially in, like, kind of like the elongated vocals and the guitar. I don't know, like around like halfway or a little over halfway through the song. I don't know, the guitar just feels like kind of lonely as well, so it's almost like they contrast, but it contrasts nicely, and I think that's why it's like a super infectious song. It gets stuck in your head.
yeah.
Oh, I never thought of it like that. I can see that. Not gonna lie, this is my favorite song on the album.
This isn't personally my favorite, but this is up there. This is a fantastic song, and like I said, a fucking fantastic opener. That's one thing that I think a lot of projects tend to have a hard time doing, is like having a good opener and closer. A lot of albums, it's easier to have a good opener kicking it off, but they can never like round it off with like a good closer.
Yeah, like what I don't like is like, especially with a lot of like modern pop albums, like they put the big single as the first track, and I don't like it when they put the very best song first,
Mm-hmm.
The way I feel about this album is like they're all like singles pretty much. Like I could see like there's no low points on this album for me. It all like
for me there is.
like there's no point when I get like bored of it. It's all like every song could be a single.
I would have to disagree with you, but we'll have to get into that.
I got some stuff to say later.
Not all of
about
us
that
have a
too.
hard on for Mass, okay? But no, I mean, New Order, fucking fantastic track, and we could just jump into the second one.
So we got Asinagu.
Yeah, we're in like a turmoil right now, trying to like debate over how this is
our
pronounced.
natural dialect is of Western civilization. We're not accustomed to Eastern languages, but anyway, I think this is another catchy shoegaze number. There's a great vocal performance. I really, really love the melody to it.
Yeah, I think it's super like uplifting on the vocal side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. I thought you loved this band.
I really. I think that in this song, the like complicated yet simple structures of like the melodies and riffs and the guitars really shines through, like the that math rock side.
Yeah.
Where it's like simple and like repetitive.
Yeah, there's
But
not
at
like
the same time, it's like complicated in the melody.
Yeah, like it does. Like on an initial listen, you might not like catch like as much like that. There's like as much going on as there actually is.
Yeah.
It doesn't like put off that it's like coming across that way. But yeah, I mean, I don't have like an insane amount to say about it. I mean, it's like you said, it's a great shoegaze number. I think kind of one of my problems with the album is like the highlights on this moment or on this project, like to me sounds so good that like any track that like can't really like match it just like doesn't hit for me.
Yeah, me too. And something I want to say about the vocals are like, the vocalist she's talented, but she kind of sounds like a stereotypical like K-pop singer. But I mean, that's not in the bad way, but it's just she's kind of combining that style with shoegaze and post-rock, and I think it pulls off pretty well.
I don't agree with that at all. I don't think she sounds like a K-pop singer at all.
J-pop, I mean, but whatever.
Well, I mean, still, I don't think it...
Are we about to have a brawl?
I don't know.
Brawl!
Fight!
Yeah, I don't...
What do you think?
Just, like, I just don't see that resemblance to, like, J-pop at all. Their vocals.
You know, this is like, okay.
Just because she's speaking Japanese.
Well, no, but
they all sound the same.
I know my opinion is like coming out of a place of ignorance, but like the whole time like listening to the album, don't get me wrong, I love the album.
yeah,
It's just that like my vibe that I get from it, and this is just like I said out of straight ignorance, is that like I just feel like it sounds like an anime like intro singer, like
yeah, I can agree with that.
yeah.
Well, that's
and
basically what
maybe
I'm
that's
saying.
like that's
you
why,
said
that's
J-pop,
why I brought
that's totally
it up.
different.
Because I was like,
okay,
I get where he's coming from.
But that's pretty much how many animes open with like catchy little J-pop intro.
You can't tell me.
Why are you saying J-pop? It's not.
What?
That's like saying a cartoon intro for the West, and like.
Because J-pop's a real genre.
Yeah, but that's like saying like. Cartoon intros from the West sound like our.
Well,
pop
no, it's just anime is there's usually a system and an aesthetic and just a structure to them. You got it's either like K-pop or like power metal, you know.
I don't know why you think it sounds like J-pop. J-pop is way different than anime intros.
I just want to go on record. I've never listened to J-pop.
They don't
I don't
sound
know
the same
what
at
these
all.
guys are talking about. I'm scared.
Like it's literally like saying that like a like fucking SpongeBob intro sounds like Taylor Swift.
What?
It's not what I'm saying.
Because it's totally different.
I'm not okay. Look.
Oh, the phone's down. The phone's down.
You're saying that anime intros sound like J-pop.
I'm not saying all of them do. Just they have that vibe. You know, there's the high pitched Japanese, you know, vocal. You know, it's very
maybe like certain ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Stereotypical.
Okay.
I'm not saying every single one. I'm just okay. It's bad on my part for generalizing it and stereotyping it, but I'm just saying.
Greg's gonna have an aneurysm.
Jesus!
All better now. No more fighting.
That's me when Zach says Mass of Fermenting Dregs vocalist sounds like Jeep.
Jesus Willie!
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know there'd be so much controversy only fucking 2 tracks in. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't have like an insane amount to say about it, but I thought it was a nice song. And yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Third song.
yeah, to just get into the third one, this song is called If Only. And this was like an interesting kind of switch up, I think, from like the two prior songs, because you have the introduction of synths into it. And I think it all works together very well. The vibe I get from this, I feel like it sounds like it could be like in a video game. Like the vibe of the song. Do you guys get that at all?
A little bit, yeah.
Like it could be like an old school video game.
Yeah.
100%. Which I think is really cool and like a very unique sound to kind of pull off, while still keeping like the shoegaze vibe alive in it.
Are we not going to talk about that heavy intro?
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say something about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we're all thinking the same thing, but that shit sounds like it's straight out of fucking Harvey Milk.
Yeah, like I like.
I was gonna say
it reminded me of Sleep.
I was gonna say it sounds like Black Sabbath or something.
Yeah,
I love how we all picked that shit.
All three of us chose from the same genre.
Yeah.
I think it's a little. It's definitely a hard switch in like tone.
Mm-hmm.
It goes like the whole album so far has been like a really old and like nostalgic feel.
Yeah. Also keeping it very light.
Yeah.
But that's
like upbeat. Yeah.
Provided we don't know the lyrical content, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That would give us a lot more context into what is being like being put out there.
Yeah. And then this song comes in and it's like that hard like slow, like almost a little evil sounding.
Yeah, no, it sounds like fucking sinister. 'Cause
Yeah.
I forget the name of that song. It's the intro to that '94 Harvey Milk album, where it sounds like he got like the cow sounds, and then that descending guitar comes in. It sounds like that fucking guitar.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely doom metal vibes.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought this was a good track. This was like...
And then the electronic cue comes in.
Yeah, that part was
fucking
sick.
Squirty electronic sound.
Well, and it was like a highlight too, because it's like on the album I think it's like probably the most experimental.
And then it drops into like that fast pace like
and the vocals are processed very like are in a very interesting way too, where it's like it's not like delay, but it sounds like they're just like getting cued in at like different moments, like and I think that's like that just adds to like the character of the song overall.
Yeah, Mass doesn't really have a lot of electronic stuff in their music, so I thought that this was a very nice. It was super smooth, I thought.
Yeah,
the way they implemented that.
No, yeah, it didn't come across as being super brash or like, oh, what, like this doesn't fit, and so I think being able to like pull that off, is very impressive.
I have to agree with Cave about the experimental part. Cause there's like so
it definitely
many,
is like the weirdest song.
Yeah,
I would say either this one and the slow synth song in like the end of the album.
Yeah, well, my computer
are pretty experimental.
Sorry guys, we gotta unlock the computer. Bitch shut down on me. Not cool.
Computer about to catch an ass whooping after this podcast.
Yeah, computer catch my fade, bro. Yeah, but yeah, great song. I enjoyed it.
Good song.
Yeah. And the next one.
Yeah. This shit, little interlude.
Mm-hmm.
I think this shit's super interesting for being like a 50-second.
Oh my god.
Little.
Yeah.
It's so weird that it's like you don't know what's happening.
No, yeah.
it's so like fast paced too, like the scale.
Like it's a cool song, it's a cool concept, but it completely fucked up the vibe. You know, I
don't think so.
It was really aggressive.
It is really aggressive. I think like I get where you're coming from. I don't know. For me personally, it didn't fuck up the vibe just because it was coming off of like one of the weirder songs on the album, and you do have that heavy guitar, so it's like. To me, it didn't seem like super far-fetched.
I don't know. Well, towards the end of the third song, it gets a little aggressive.
Yeah, no, that's what.
So I don't
mean,
think
like,
it kills the vibe or anything.
But I mean, to each their own. You know, everyone's gonna like feel a different type of way about it.
I mean, my own is the right one.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, like, and I think too, it captures like the haziness of shoegaze music very well. Yeah. This is like very like everything just kind of feels like it's put together in like a little box, and like I don't know. I really like kind of like that general fuzz.
Mm-hmm.
which I think sounds nice. And yeah, it's a nice interlude. I mean, I know we talk about interludes a lot in our album reviews. we seem to.
We usually frown upon them.
Yeah. Well, like
but I really like this one.
Yeah.
This is how you do fucking interlude.
Definitely.
No, yeah, like this shit slap. This definitely an interlude that I am not skipping.
Like me saying it kills the vibe doesn't mean I didn't like it, you know?
Yeah.
I love this song. It's up there, but I don't know, like it's like I said, there's just this theme that I felt like was just kind of like it kind of took you out of the immersion. At least for me, it did.
Yeah. And I can understand that, like, you know.
Yeah, maybe if you're stupid.
Why
do you have to be so antagonistic all the time?
I get angry.
But yeah, so
don't make me angry.
Let's jump into the next one because I fucking love this song. All right, so the next one that we're doing, hold on. Yeah, and the next one we got, it's called No New World, and this is like, I don't know, this personally for me was my least favorite on the album. I really wasn't crazy about this song. It's like, it's really slow moving, which isn't inherently a bad thing. I'm more of a fan of Mass, like faster cuts. And I don't know, I wasn't too crazy about kind of like the ambient synths and the almost like ethereal sounding vocals.
I got a question for you, Kevin. How do you not like this song, but you love Beach House?
This just isn't the same vibe to me.
This is like Beach House, but better.
not to me. Not to me. I know I suck Beach House's dick like a lot, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling this song. And I listened to the album quite a few times.
I think this shit's so good, dude.
Yeah.
For me, it's a pretty intimate track, you know? But like I kind of have the same gripe as the previous song. It kills the consistency.
Yeah, it's pretty slow.
Yeah.
It tones it down quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice and dreamy. I actually really liked the synths like fluttering in the background and the psychedelic guitars creeping in the distance. Just, I don't know. I like trippy shit like that.
Yeah. I don't know, I just think the tones, like the melodies just weren't hit me in a way where like, because you think like on paper I should like this song, but I don't know, I'm very like tone based. I love like just a perfect melody, like the way it should be in my head. If like I can hear that in a song, it's just like I'm so impartial to it, and I just like didn't get that from this one. So it's just
I
hard for me
really
to
like it. I like it's slower, but it still holds the like lonely tone, I think, very well.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's why I really enjoy it.
No, yeah, like overall this album keeps like a good consistency of like overall kind of like the general like emotion being given off is always kind of there. And I just like I know I griped about this a little bit ago, but I really wish that we could like get access to the lyrical content. I would love to know like what's being like talked about in these songs.
Yeah. Which sucks because like even if we look at like a lyric like translated sheet, it won't have the same effect because it's not the natural rhyme scheme, and like you don't completely understand the tone and meaning of the words
right
to the same extent when they're translated.
Yeah. Well, and maybe I could have done some more digging, but from what I looked at, I tried to find like a translated version so that I could at least have some idea. And I just don't think Mass has like a large American fan base, so it's just kind of hard to find anything.
We're the only Americans that listen to him.
We're the sole 3 Americans that listen to Mass.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you listen to Death Grips and Machine Girl, there's got to be like 1 or 2 of you that listen to Mass.
we curate to the musical weirdos out there.
I don't know, me and Kevin were talking about this the other day. They're like, I don't know about on Spotify what their plays are right now, but like
they're
on
coming
YouTube,
they're coming up to 100K on New Order on Spotify.
Is that a lot?
It's decent.
That's quite a bit.
Machine Girl has 1 song over 100,000, and I think Mass has one, like, an older song that's, like, at 100K maybe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% positive. I can double check here really quick.
But yeah, and like their older albums from like 2012 and shit, they don't have that many plays on YouTube.
Yeah, Mass has one song that's at 134,000, and New Order is at 91. So relatively like same kind of play count as Machine Girl, maybe a little less. Because Machine Girl definitely has more monthly listeners by quite a bit. They got 22,000, and Mass only has like 13. So I don't know. It just depends on where the people are too.
Yeah, it's definitely a cultural thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, this was definitely like the low point on the album for me. If there was one song that I had to like out, it would be this one.
Can you see like the regional plays?
Can we?
I think on desktop
Like I wonder
you can.
I wonder what the difference is between like US plays and like Asian plays.
They don't have an about on here, but sometimes it'll show like the top 5 countries or like places. They'll show like states sometime in America or like all over the world, but yeah, they don't have that for Mass, so I wouldn't know. But I think we can assume, because we checked like touring and they don't tour here.
Yeah,
they came to Canada, but they didn't come to America.
Yeah, they go to Canada, yeah, but they've never.
Which
done a
really
show
isn't
in the
far fetched
US.
for us if we did want to like catch them at a show and they were coming to Canada. I mean, we have a better like opportunity than someone that lives in like say Los Angeles. Like,
Yeah, it only takes us-
Fuck all the Los Angeles Mass fans out there. You're
Los
never gonna see them.
How long does it take for us to
Jesus
get to,
Willie!
if you want to drive to Canada right now? Like 7 hours, probably?
yeah, I have no idea. I'm not even gonna front like I know how long that is.
I don't feel like it's that long, because like,
It's not
drive to
super
like
long.
Missouri from here is like 8 hours.
It's longer than that, isn't it? Chicago was longer than 8 hours. So I drove to Chicago.
Hold on, podcastians. We gotta look this up. I'm looking it up
Oh my
on
god.
Here we go.
directions to Canada.
What do you
North. Go up.
Hey buddy, you like that Greg's sidetracking the podcast?
Google, take me to Canada. Wait, I'm just gonna go on Google Maps.
Yeah.
Why don't you just do directions? I can do directions.
You don't have to reinvent the wheel over here.
They came to fucking Ontario. How far is Ontario from my location right now?
They were in Quebec.
It's going to be a 10-hour and 32-minute drive.
That's not that bad.
No.
I don't think I would drive that.
10-hour drive.
Even though I love Mass, I don't think I would drive 10 hours to go see him, though.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh my god!
I swear to God, I
You
silenced them.
know what? Pause. Before we started the podcast, I remember someone in this room saying, "Hold on, let me turn off all of my alarms before we start the podcast."
Look, do not disturb is on, and for some reason they're still going through. I don't know. I'll
Fine.
just
Was
turn
that an
them on.
alarm?
Yeah, to wake up.
Yeah, because it was... Yeah, do not disturb you, but that was like your own alarm. That means if someone called you, it would have been do not disturb.
Okay. Well, I'll just manually turn them off. Sorry, listeners out there.
you know what? It's fine. It's not like we're super professional about this in any way.
I've let you all down.
I'm gonna leave Zach's address in the description of the video.
I
so you can all
have
hit him up.
officially been booted off the
Zach,
WAFFLE
you need
podcast.
to catch this fade.
I hope I remember to turn them back on so I'm not late for work tomorrow or whenever I go back.
But
Never
shit,
going
yeah.
back.
Should we get into the next track, boys?
So we got ourselves Ya Ya Ya.
No, we just... Oh, I'm gonna... Oh my god!
Jesus Willie!
You're on blast, buddy.
Okay.
Someone get the belt.
Get the strap.
Okay. As I was saying, we got Hoo. Okay, so this is more of what I wanted from the project. The addition of the male vocalist I thought was pretty nice. They harmonized pretty well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This shit gives me fucking NoFX vibes.
Oh hell yeah.
Just like what's the song? something like Bleeding Heart. Maybe it's not Bleeding Heart Disease, but there's a song that's like, it's got like the same kind of similar descending like pitches.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that just like sounds super fucking similar to me. And this was my favorite song on the album, hands down. I love like the melodies. It just hits me in a way where it's like, come over here, hoo.
I don't know. I like this one, yeah, but I think the first one's my favorite from this album.
Yeah, the first song is my favorite too.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I fucking love the first song too. New Order's great.
Yeah, okay, no one asked.
Who's got the soundboard, buddy? Load up. No, yeah, I mean, absolute banger from Mass.
I'm not gonna deny it is a banger.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's cool.
I have bad motor skills, okay?
Yeah.
Zach's under attack on this episode.
Normally we roast Greg, but now it's my turn to get roasted.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll catch it one of these times.
But yeah, I agree with Zach that the male vocalist on this song he comes in really nicely.
Yeah, no, I like to switch up with it
really
too.
Nicely.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, not too much else for me to say about it. Without feeling like I'm forcing it, so.
Next song.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, so the next track up is called Sugar, and I thought this was a nice track. I think the guitar is super like gorgeous sounding.
Totally.
Kind of like even though I wasn't crazy about the song, kind of like similar to the No New World, just like how this just kind of feels like it's like hanging in the space there.
Yeah.
And just sounds really nice. Then I thought it was good. My very small gripe about it was I just felt like the track didn't develop a lot.
It just kind of slowly goes along.
Yeah. The drum beat is like the same, like from front to back. And yeah, I mean, but like I said, a very small gripe. I still really enjoyed the song. But yeah.
I think this song, what you were saying, Zach, earlier about like the Paramore relation, I think like this song specifically has like that, like old like 2000s vibe.
Mm-hmm.
It just sounds super like old school.
Yeah, I don't have too much to say about it. I agree with both of y'all. I think it's the prettiest track.
Yeah.
It's very blissful and pristine, and just, kind of submerges me in this like liquid pool of euphoria.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one has like a little bit more of a sadder tone to it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Somber.
Even though I don't know what they're talking about, the whole album, this album sounds like it has a little bit of a sadder tone.
For sure. Just in comparison to some of like the faster, like more upbeat
Yeah.
sounding. You have that tinge of like sadness or like dreariness over the whole album, but yeah, this one seems to hit more of a low.
Yeah.
For sure. No, yeah. But yeah, I don't know if there's really much else to say about it. Should we pop on over to the next one?
Heck yeah.
I think this song is probably my least favorite out of the whole
Me
album.
too, actually. I was gonna say that.
But I still think it's a pretty good song. I think that it develops nicely throughout the whole song.
Yeah. Definitely in comparison to the previous track.
Yeah, like even though the vocals are, for a long time, they're kind of just looping like the da ba ba, but like even though the vocals are just looping that, the rest of like the instruments and everything are transitioning through the whole time, throughout the song.
Like, it stays true to the aesthetic and the vibe. It's just like compared to the other songs, it doesn't really like stand on equal ground. Like, it's still an enjoyable song. I wouldn't skip it, but just compared to everything else, it's just not super.
Yeah, this one, I don't know if I would really come back to.
I think this is another, like, probably the most forgettable song on the whole album too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The one of the complaints I have with it is like, so this project kicked ass opening.
Oh yeah.
And I just feel like this did not do a good job closing it. Like, because it is a super forgettable song, and it's just like, nothing about it really stuck with me after like multiple listens, you know, with like a lot of the other tracks. You know, even like some of the tracks maybe I wasn't too crazy about, they still had like some standout qualities.
Yeah.
This one, I agree with you saying that it's forgettable. Like, and I don't know, I just feel like when, like I said earlier, it's hard. You know, I don't want to make it seem like I know how to do it, but like, you know, you open an album super well. Hopefully, you can close it off super well, and that just kind of sucked in my opinion. Well, I want to retract that. I don't like saying that it sucked because art is all subjective, and I just wasn't too crazy about it. But yeah.
Yeah, those are my thoughts exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's still. I think it's a pretty alright song. Like, I don't
Yeah,
think I
it's
don't think I
still a
would
good
skip
song.
it, but it is. Yeah, there's nothing really in this song that kind of sticks out and ends it on like a super high note.
Yeah. Yeah, like for me personally, I mean, not to just like be like, you know, it's like the late great Fantano says, these reviews are just my opinion.
The late great did Fantano
didn't
get
you
assassinated yet?
He did.
Did Corey Feldman, did his goons finally get to him?
The Corey Feldman squad tore his ass up.
All the Lil Peep mourners.
They caught him in the bathroom. Who's in the fucking bathroom?
Guess who's about to be the internet's deadest nerd?
The internet's most dead bitch.
630 feet under Tano.
630 feet. Oh my god. Hell yeah. But yeah, I mean, I guess just to like kind of round off the album, I mean, I thought it was a good project. You know, even though there were some lows for me personally, this is definitely something that I'll be listening to for a while, especially like on the standout tracks.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like this album, but compared to like Mass's previous albums, I don't think this one tops the other ones. I think I like their older ones better.
This might have some of my favorite Mass songs, to be honest.
I'm not that. This is the first Mass album I ever listened to, but I'll definitely check out their back catalog if there's stuff better than this one, because I like this one a lot.
The other albums have like less of the lonely, like dreamy sound, and more of like just upbeat, kind of like cool shit.
Right on. But yeah, I mean,
Mass, if you guys would like to fly to America,
we
get
got
on a podcast with us.
We got a nice house show for you at. I'm not gonna say my address. I'm just about to.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it fucking sucks, man. I would love to see these guys live.
Imagine
We should just move to Japan so we
like
can watch them
shoegaze
live.
in general. Like none of us have been to a shoegaze show. I wonder what that would be like.
Alright, what's up guys? We are back. We just had some technical difficulties. Our mic volume has been decreasing slowly over the entire course of the podcast.
It's been losing the will to live.
Yeah, so
I've never heard of anything like that happening before, so I don't know what the fuck
I will
is
have
going on.
to investigate afterwards and see what the fuck is going on. But we did do the review, and in post, this will all sound fantastic. Don't worry,
Hopefully,
guys.
yeah.
No, I got it.
Alright.
Believe me, I got it. But yeah, so I mean, I think we can all agree this was a great shoegaze project for 2018. I'm excited to hear what Mass does in the future, if they do decide to put out another project. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be listening to this album quite a bit.
Yeah, no, I think this has a lot of replay value for me. I'll be listening to it well into 2019, for sure.
For me, I did mention earlier it has replay value, but I'd have to be in a very specific mood because most of the shit I listen to, as you guys know, is like darker. This is like
It's pretty light for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like a little bit of everything. I listen to like pop and like unironically, but yeah, it's good. I just maybe like during the summertime or something. That's another weird thing. I kind of listen to music seasonally.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the music fits the vibe of this season. So this is a good summer album, I'll say.
Oh, for sure.
All right, we got like double upload this week too.
3 uploads this week.
Oh yeah, 3. Yeah.
We're putting episode 3 up. Hopefully, we probably do it tomorrow or Thursday.
But then this will come out after, so
Yeah. Well, I think. Well, the thing is, viewers, we're also getting the Earl podcast out this week as well.
Booyah!
Yeah.
We're busting
sneak
that
peek
bitch
into
out
our next
tomorrow.
episode. Yeah, we're gonna review the new Earl sweatshirt album.
Some rap songs. Super excited to do that.
Surprise
yeah.
drop.
Yeah,
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Surprise drop. No, yeah, so that'll be exciting. So yeah, get ready for that because we're about to blow up your fucking inbox, YouTubers.
Click the subscribe button and the notification bell.
Yep. Make sure you get notified when we upload because you're gonna want to hear what we have to say.
Show your friends and your family.
Yeah.
Show your mom, your dad.
Post this shit everywhere. Follow me.
Show your grandma.
Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at deadlettucegod.
For me, you'll find me on Instagram as SANT_Saints_temptation and on YouTube as Vovagore13.
Hell yeah, Greg. Just add you on Facebook.
I don't really have any social.
Greg runs the channel, so subscribe to the fucking Waffle channel if you fucking love what we're talking about, what we're doing, because we're doing some pretty kick-ass baller shit. Isn't that right, guy?
Say thank you, Greg, if you want to be my friend.
Yeah.
Comments.
Comment thank you, Greg. He doesn't get a lot of outside interaction.
Comment your ASL.
He's the workhorse for the podcast. He needs the motivation. But yeah, so we'll be signing off.
Yeah.
Earl tomorrow.
Booyah.
See ya.
Peace.